Hello artists, I'm back. Today we are going to take what we learned about lines and contour lines, and we're going to make it a little more challenging. And what we're going to do today is we're going to create a drawing using something called a continuous contour line. A continuous contour line is a drawing made with a line that is continuous. So you do not pick your pencil up off the paper. Okay, so it's one continuous line. This is challenging. Some people find it not to be very difficult, and others will be very frustrated, but that's okay. You know, being an artist involves sometimes a little bit of frustration. That is all part of the process. So I'm going to use my glue bottle again, and this time I'm going to set my glue bottle down here, and I'm going to draw the glue bottle. I'm going to be looking at the glue bottle and at my drawing, and it's going to be a slow drawing just like the other one was. And we're also going to try to get all the details right. We're going to draw what we see and not what we know, and we're going to use our eyeballs to figure out what we're doing. The challenging part about this is that because you cannot pick your pencil up off the paper, if you need to get to somewhere else on the paper, you have to go over lines that you've already made to get there. Okay, so, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So I think that for this one, I'm going to start right here on this little shoulder right over here. So I will say this, contour line drawings, especially continuous contour line drawings, they have a bit of character to them because they are by their own nature usually not 100% realistic, right? And that's part of their charm. So think about it like that. So I'm going to come down, 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 okay? And like I said, my angle is a little different from yours. Yours is coming straight down. Now, okay, I can see the bottom of my glue bottle. You probably cannot. Now I'm going to come back around right on top of that other line. Okay, ooh, sorry. and then I'm going to come up here and try to match that curve. And it actually comes straight across like this from my angle. Okay, now I haven't picked my pen. Now, if you have to scratch your nose or something and you pick your pencil up off the paper, you don't have to start all over again. Just make sure you put your pencil back down where you picked it up from where you picked it up. Okay, so now I see a little curved shape like this. And then I see a shape that comes up like this. I should say a line. It wasn't actually a shape. Oops, and this part curves, and that's going to come down like that. Now, again, we still have those little lines in there. I'm going to, right? Do you notice how I'm not picking my pencil up? I'm just bringing it up and back and up and back, just like that. Some people find this frustrating. I find it relaxing to just take my time and draw. Here we go. Now I'm going to come over across the line here like this, and I'm going to come up and curve and down again, right? Just like we talked about before. If I want to, if I need to block something out, I could go over it with a very light line. And then again, I can, if I want to just go back and forth like this, I can, or I could do what I did on the bottom of the cap and kind of go up and down like so. Okay, now here is a tricky part. So I'm going to go down and do the label, but I have to follow the edges. And here's how I know, okay, when somebody has lifted up their pencil, because if the label is in here and it's not connected to anything, well then obviously you must have picked your pencil up to put it back down to draw that part. That's challenging. So you kind of have to figure out where you want that line to connect. So if I came over here, I could from the side of the bottle. Bring that line over, bring it down, bring it over. That line curves for me because the bottle is curved. The bottle is curved a little bit, so it's not just a straight line. This part curves a little bit, just like that. All right, so now I can come down a little bit. It really is very challenging, but it's possible to get all the details. There's this little, but, and here's the other thing too, right? You can do these kinds of drawings with a pen because you're not erasing. In this particular drawing, we are not erasing. So, ooh, there's little Elmer mascot thing there. Whoop. I'm just gonna come in here and make a couple details. There's this, ooh, that does not look like a cow, but you know what? That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, there's the E, L, M, E, R, and S. Okay, so there's the Elmer's. There's the apple. Let's see if I come up here and across, down and over. So, like, this is where your cursive writing comes in, right? All the way around that apple. Watch this. This is fancy. I'm going to go backwards. Now I'm going to follow it all the way back. I think that's good enough. Okay. So there you have it. There's my my contour